thought it might be fun to do a wig review. I have collected quite a few new wigs and hair pieces over the last year. I had surgery almost a year ago, and then I had radiation, so I lost a lot of my hair, and so my natural hair is really still very short. I'm not allowed to color it. I'm not allowed to apply glue to it, so I can't do permanent hair extensions or anything like that. And I've just been having so much fun with the different wigs that I've found that I thought I would share them. So today's wig is probably my most comfortable. It is attached to the ball cap, and it's brand new, so the ball cap still has some of the creases from shipping in it. It's synthetic hair. I bought it on Amazon. I will link all the wigs in the description. But this is today's wig. It's curly. It's a real curly wig, and it's on the shorter, it's probably one of the shorter wigs that I have. But the hair is just sewn to the bottom of the cap. So it feels like wearing a hat, and it's very comfortable. So this one is probably my most comfortable. This one was also one of the more affordable ones. This one on Amazon, when I bought it this week, I actually bought it 2 days ago. This one was $24 and change. So it's very inexpensive. The hair is pretty realistic looking. Kind of kinky, curly, wild hair. Lighter than my natural hair, but you know, if you're gonna try wigs, you might as well have some fun. So a couple things I take into consideration also is I still have a very sensitive scalp where my surgery incision is. And so there are spots on my scalp that are numb and very tender still. So I don't like something that hugs my head real tight. And I don't want something that's gonna slip right off either. Where the radiation made my hair fall out, I have very fine hair back there, and it's growing very slowly. So I don't have a lot of protection from natural hair on my head. I don't like to wear the wig caps very much, and so a lot of these choices that I've made work well without a wig cap. This one I've just got directly on top of my head. It's very comfortable. It's adjustable in the back. I did see in the reviews that for some people it's just too small, so it just depends on the size of your head, I guess. But for my head, it fits well, and it adjusted well as well. Another tip with this particular wig is don't brush it. If you brush it out to get the tangles out, that will work and it won't ruin it, but it'll make it look really fluffy and it'll take all the definition out of the curls. So if you want to keep the curl definition, I would use a pick or just your fingers to kind of comb through it like that. If you do decide you want to brush it and you hate the way it looks afterwards, because any girl with curls knows you don't brush your hair because it takes all your curls out. It just makes it look really thick and frizzy if you brush curls. So what you can do is, if you want to reactivate the curls, is just spray it with some water, kind of scrunch it like this. You don't have to have it on your head to do it, but if you just wet it and scrunch it, even though this is synthetic hair, it'll reactivate the curls. I just got an Amazon package, and this is what it looks like right out of the package. This is the long wavy beanie style, and I'll put it on for you, but they come in a box like that, and they come wrapped with a hairnet on them to keep them from getting tangled. And then they just look like a hat, but there's hair in there. So let's get the hair out. This is my favorite style and color. And at the front, this is going to be the front. You can see that this is the front because there's no hair in the front part there. And then the rest of the hair is all the way around. And they just sew it in on the bottom here. So let me put this on and I'll show you what it looks like on. But there's what it looks like on the inside. This is so much fun. I'm still wearing the baseball cap on. I just want to show you what it looks like off as well. So that's my hair underneath. And here is the baseball cap one off. You can see there's no hair underneath there. So that makes it really comfortable. All right, so now I've got this one on. It's got a little brown pom-pom on the top. It comes in black or beige. And I've got the beige one right here. I wore this one yesterday. And I got the brown with the highlights. They have them in different colors and different lengths. I love this. This is so comfortable. There's no hair up here. It's just attached at the sides and the back. And all I do is tuck my own hair under here and go. I mean, it's easy. I don't have a wig cap on. I just have, I'll show you, just have my regular hair under there. And that's it. I mean, it's as easy as you can get, and it's so comfortable. You know, you wouldn't want to wear this in the summertime, but that's when the baseball cap comes in handy. So it's just fun. I like this color on me better too. And I like the longer style. I miss my longer hair. Now this one is another one that's very affordable. This is the heat resistant synthetic hair. It feels good. It's soft and it's silky. And for what I'm going to use it for, it's plenty believable. I wanted something that wasn't very expensive. I spent $24 and change on this. I wanted something that was inexpensive that I could wear on dog walks. Because when I go on the dog walks, I get dirty. And you probably wonder, well, how do you get dirty on a dog walk? I come across, on average, about a dozen different leaf blowers every single day. The neighborhoods that I walk in are highly gardened, and the gardeners love their leaf blowers. So I'm getting dirt blown at me every day. So I don't want something that's too precious. Wigs can be hundreds of dollars. I didn't want to spend that much. So I got some inexpensive wigs that I can throw on that are really comfortable, that are warm. They keep my head warm because my head's pretty cold now that I don't have a lot of hair back there. So, and it's winter time, even though it's California, it's still cool in the mornings and I start in the mornings. So I wanted something comfortable and very practical. So these two are my very practical choices. I have some other choices that are more expensive that I'm going to show you later in the video. And I'll also show you how I store them and care for them. If it's beanie weather where you are, this is super comfortable. This may be my favorite, at least for the winter. It's just too much fun. So my natural hair is growing. The top and the front are growing faster than the back because the back is where I had the radiation and the surgery. But it's not terrible, but I always had long hair. So this just isn't my style. This is more my style. Isn't this fun? This is the cream colored beanie, or I think it's called beige on Amazon. I've got everything linked in the description. But this is just fun. It makes me smile. It makes me feel like me. And I did have long hair like this, just in case anybody forgot. My hair was this long 2 years ago. And I had a white beanie picture as a profile picture on some of my social media for a while. And I'll insert that here. This is what it looks like in natural light. Morning sun on a dog walk. The nice thing about this is it's so affordable that if I do get a cloud of dirt coming at me from a leaf blower, or it gets ratty, you know, I can wash it. But if I don't like the way it washes, I'll just get another one. The price is right on these, and they're so comfortable. I can wear these all day, and they don't put any pressure on my scalp. They don't get itchy. They are nice and warm. Even the hair is warm, like a scarf around your neck. I forgot how warm hair is since I've had short hair for almost a year now. But I love these. This is how I store them. I purchased these zipper bags that have hangers on them, that have hangers that come with them. And I think I got a 3-pack from Amazon, and I'll link this as well. And then, so this is what the hangers look like. And I've got this hair in a hairnet. I've got 2 of them on here. I ordered some more of these hangers because they come in real handy. But these are my next 2 wigs. And to keep them nice and tangle free, I just put the hairnets that they come in back on them when I'm storing them. For this next wig, the part has a little bit of a see-through spot here. You can see it underneath. It's going to be natural colored. But if I put this directly on top of my brown hair, it's going to make the part brown and look very unnatural. So for this one, I am going to wear a wig cap. And the wig cap is just kind of like a bit of pantyhose that you stick on your head to give it that, to keep your hair in place underneath and to make your part look natural. And this is what the wig cap looks like. It's just a little thing. And I could tuck the back hairs in as well if I wanted to. I haven't because it's not going to show under this cap, this wig anyway. So I just left them out. Wig also doesn't have any combs. This was my least expensive wig. I got this from the TikTok shop before it closed along with the TikTok app. And so this one is not linked below because TikTok's not a thing anymore in the US. But I did find a wig that was very similar on Amazon. But this one I actually got from the TikTok shop. And I'll put it on now. There's this one. This one is just a simple bob with some highlights. And you can't see any of my real hair underneath it. I've got the part down low enough that you can see it. This one didn't come with any lace. Lace is the like netting that comes with some of them. I prefer the really easy ones because I'm a very much a beginner at all this. My cat doesn't like the door closed. Just wanted the door open. So this is my next one. And this one I spent $11 on the TikTok shop. On Amazon it's a little bit more, but it's just a basic bob. It said on the shop that it was human hair. I'm not sure that it is. It feels really nice, but when I tried to style it, it didn't really curl because I was going to try and put waves in it, and it acted more like synthetic hair. So with the international websites, the overseas Chinese websites in particular, sometimes they say human hair and it is, sometimes it isn't. This one I suspect may not be, but it's cute. And for $11, I figured it was worth a shot. So let me get the back of it for you. So it's kind of shorter in the back, as you can see. And I'm filming this on my phone with one hand, so you can kind of see what's going on here. But this one's nice. It's not my favorite. I like the hats the best. This one, the bang, it's a bob with bangs. And the bangs are way too long. I need to trim the bangs. So in the meantime, let's see if I can get it to the point where I can see out of here. This one's also human hair, and I can style it, but I'm going to trim the bangs before I wear it again. I've worn it once before, and it's fun, but the bangs are just too long. I guess I could sideswipe them like that. But it's fun, and it's stylable. And I think I'm gonna, let me fool with the bangs here. Okay, I haven't trimmed them yet, but I did blow dry them out a little bit. And I think with just a little bit of a trim, this could be fun. Little long still. But this one's fun. It's not really my everyday style, but I thought if I'm wearing wigs, I might as well have some fun. So this one is the one I bought for fun. And there's the back, so you can see it. This is my alias moment. This one I feel like a spy in. Kind of fun though. Could be fun going out or out with the girls or something. On the inside of this one, it has just the spot for a center part. Sometimes they'll have spots to part it on the side or in the center, but that's where your part is. And then this one also has combs. So this one's not going anywhere. The other one was adjustable, but it didn't have the combs. And I like the combs because those really keep it in place. And these adjustments, a lot of times, make it right here, these little hooks. This is when they say it's adjustable. This is what they're talking about. And when I pull these together, it's too tight. And because of my scalp tenderness, I don't want it too tight right now. So those are my personal limitations. I just don't want something real tight around my head. This one's not for me an all-day wig because I've got to wear the wig cap. And even the slightest pressure from the wig cap by the end of the day, my head's done with it. I need to be free. So this one would be fun for a night out or a day out, or you know, an event for a couple of hours, probably 4 or 5 hours, and I'd want to take it off. But it's cute. This next one is probably my favorite that doesn't have a hat attached. It's got combs. It's got a nice center part. There's the part. It's got combs all around and it's adjustable. It's brown with some highlights and it's about the length that my hair was before I had to cut it for surgery. So this one is kind of cute. It's got some side swept bangs. I'll have to adjust those a little bit. I always blow those out a little bit before I put it on. So I do wear a wig cap with this one. And I got this one on Amazon. This one was the first one that I got, and I probably spent the most money on this one. It's human hair. I just gave it a good brush. That's really all it needs. But this one I can also curl or I can blow dry. And it really doesn't shed, which I like. So this is my last wig. This is the one I was just showing you. And this one you've seen in other videos. It's got long curtain bangs. That's what they're called. And I really like this one. It really doesn't shed. I don't have hairs falling out very much. The back is nice. It looks like real hair. And it feels really soft. Now to care for these, I would just shampoo them and condition them and treat them like regular hair and then blow dry them. Or style however I was going to do. I would do it with gentle heat because I don't want to fry them. But this one, I just blew dry out the bangs and I smoothed out the sides a little bit. And I really like this one. And I've got this one linked as well. Now the last thing I'm going to show you is an extension. And this is what I had before I cut my hair when I was going through menopause. And I noticed that my hair was not as thick as it once was. And I just wanted a little extra fullness on a night out. So I'm going to show you that now. So this is a halo extension. You put it on your head. The wire becomes invisible. You can brush it out. This one's human hair, so I can curl it, I can brush it out, I can wear it straight. And this one is nice if you have a full head of hair, but it's not real full. Like maybe, like my hair is probably, after menopause, I probably lost 1/3 to 1/2 of the volume of my hair. And so that's when I bought this. And I'm going to add this to the wig so that you can see what it looks like. Something you'll notice too is I've got a wig that has real dark brown at the top. It's got some blonde streaks in it. It's got other tones. And then the halo is just solid brown. But because I've got those other tones going on anyway, it blends. And if I were to have it all the same, like if I curled it, it would blend even better. But my wig was straight and the halo was not. And so you can just see that what that does is it made the wig look longer and it gave it a little body at the end. And if I curled these top pieces that are above it, you wouldn't even be able to tell the difference. And so that's your difference with the halo in the back. See, you just don't even see it. And then up at the top, you don't see it either because that wire is covered up by the hairs that you've just pulled through. So that's a really easy way to add fullness. If you're like me and you don't need the wig and you were just doing this with your natural hair, and it's as long as it's long enough to blend in with whatever halo you buy. And then also the halos come in different lengths, just like the wigs. And all of these wigs I purchased in colors and lengths that were like my old hair. But you can go shorter, you can go longer, and you can go different colors. I mean, there's the possibilities are endless. And if you've lost some hair and you just don't feel good about yourself anymore, get some hair. You know, I was never a wig person because I had long, thick, pretty hair. But when my hair was cut and then it fell out, I really didn't even feel like myself anymore. So if you need hair to feel good, buy some hair. There's a lot of affordable options out there. These are just a few that worked for me. You know, you can check different styles, check different lengths, and kind of play with it. And I've really had fun with it, and I feel so much better with a little bit of hair, or in my case, a lot of hair. I am a long hair girl. I always will be. And if I have to buy it, I'll buy it. And in the meantime, my natural hair is growing back, and it's hopefully coming in as healthy as we can get it. And we'll just go from there. But these were my choices for some hair. And I hope this helps give you some ideas if you're in the same boat and maybe you've had chemotherapy or radiation or surgery or menopause and you've just lost some hair, or alopecia. There's so many things that mess with your hair, and as women, our hair is a lot of our looks. I mean, look at the difference on me with and without hair. I mean, this is with the wig. I think I look great. And then let me just remind you the difference. I mean, it's a big difference. You know, it's growing back, but it's slow. You know, back here, let's see if I can get this. It's so short back here, and that's going to take a while. And with these wigs, I can take the time that I need to just let it grow and not worry about it. And in the meantime, I can feel pretty. So that's why I made this video, because I know I'm not the only one going through this. And if my choices and some of the things that I found help you, then it's worth it. It's worth showing my short gray hair. But, you know, and if I were bald, it would be even easier to put these wigs on. I know when my mom was going through chemotherapy, we went and bought her a couple of wigs, and the days that she put her wigs on, people treated her normal as opposed to a sick person. And that meant everything to her. So if you need to wear a wig just so you can feel like yourself, a normal, healthy person, do it. They're not that expensive anymore. Bye for now.